Good evening, YouTubers. Welcome back to the Matthew V21688 studios. I'm using my UCam on my computer right now. And as you can tell, I'm at home right now. I'm enjoying the last few minutes of my day. And although it's now February 13th, which is my mom's birthday actually, I know I'm a few minutes behind here. Well, 22 to be exact. But I am coming out with another video. And this is something you have seen me do in previous years, although last year I didn't do that because I was involved with something else. And what is that? And what am I doing today? It's another special video of a birthday shout out to a former news anchor in one of my local news affiliates. That's KITV4, and that's Yunji Nies, the one who got me into or gave me a reason to still watch KITV4, other than the fact that my sister made the news back in 1999. And the reason why is because 12th is actually Yunji's birthday. She's 4 days away from me. And of course, if this name kind of sounds familiar to some of you, you may remember her on ABC News before, back in the late 2000s, and then she came back to Hawaii in 2012, and unfortunately she left the news business just around 2 years ago, just a few months after coming back from maternity leave. And obviously I was pretty bummed when I heard that was her last day a couple of years ago. But oh well, life goes on, and I've got more reasons to watch. And of course, Yunji, also well known for interviewing President Obama, and she became one of my most favorite anchors of all time, next to Laura Yamada, and the one who's currently working weekends, and that's Diana Ko. Was my last special video. My last special video was 4, so officially, Yunji, I want to say happy birthday to you. I hope you had a great day, and I do hope that I do get to run into you again and possibly catch up with you. And I know that a couple years ago she became a mother, which was very exciting news. And she just recently had baby number 2, from what I heard. Kenzo, I believe is his name. Baby boy. Which was ironically what I thought she was going to have the first time around. But turns out it was a girl. And for the record, Robert Kikala and I, we were on the same page. So Robert, if you're watching this, hey, great minds think alike. Because I too thought that she was having a boy the first time around, and I just went with my gut, really. So honestly, I just basically wanted to say happy birthday, Yunji. I hope you had a great one. And I'm hoping to have a job at KITV4 at least in a couple of years when I finish school. And of course I am taking one class at UH Manoa to get my feet wet in journalism, even though I've already taken 150 and 205 and 268, and now I'm taking 300. But I'm having fun with it, you know. I feel like I ask a lot of good questions, and I felt like I proved it too when a couple years ago when I did an interview with a friend, or a classmate rather, a friend and a classmate, a couple years ago, and I interviewed a guy by the name of Robert Silva, and at the end of it all, my friend Larry said to me that I actually asked a few questions that he wouldn't have thought of, which gave me a sense of accomplishment, and so I feel like I can do it. I just got to get past the mental side and not get so nervous and tense up. I say just give me a couple, and then just give me a couple of times, and and I should feel okay. So, I wanted to say happy birthday, Yunji. Hope you had a great day. And I know my 31st birthday is coming up on Saturday, on the 16th. And my mom is the 13th. Counting us and my family, there's actually in a span of a week, there's 4 birthdays between Yunji and 3 of my family members. 3 members of my family, myself included. Because Yunji's the 12th, my mom is the 13th, I'm on the 16th, and my Auntie Bri is the 19th. And you gotta think, wow, 4 birthdays. And I remember the first time when I heard that her birthday is in February, I was completely blown away. Okay, so I never would have guessed that we were in close proximity, because Yunji and I are only 4 days apart, and she's the day before my mother. So, I know, small world, isn't it? So, Yunji, I hope you had a great day. I know I got your message on Instagram, and I hope that, hopefully that our paths will cross, and I do get to catch up with you a bit. I know a lot has happened since then, since the last time we talked, and in fact the last time I ever got to see Yunji was when I went by KITV4 for the first time in 2016 at Kenny Choi's before he went off to San Francisco. And I'm sure he's doing well there. He just had a second kid himself, or his wife did, I should say. So yeah, I think that's about it. And of course I am still watching KITV4. I got a lot of reasons to still watch. Mostly Diana Ko, Brandy Higa, and Mika Miyashima. And of course, Moani Kiala Nabarro, my all-time favorite weather girl. Just like how Yunji is one of my all-time favorite news anchors, next to Laurie Amata and Diana Ko. And why do I include Brandy Higa? Because she's the first girl that I can think of in Hawaii who's done sports, or who is currently doing sports. Because Robert Kekala was was the sports director pretty much while I was growing up, and now he's moved on to do regular news. And now Brandy Higa's the new sports director, and has earned a spot on my most favorite sports anchor, because I could watch Brandy Higa all day and still just have this little flighty feeling in my heart. And Yunji gave me that feeling a lot when she was at the desk. I just absolutely adored watching her. And I get those same feelings with watching Diana Ko. And how do I get those feelings? Well, that is something that I just don't know how to explain. You probably might have to watch it in order to probably see why. And if you don't see why, then I'm sorry, I can't explain. But anyway, I just wanted to come out with this video. So, Yunji, I hope you had a great day. Happy birthday again. I'm hoping to start at KITV4 in a couple of years, at least, or hopefully get an intern either next year, or either later this year or next year, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and once again, happy birthday, Yunji. We're 4 days apart. Go February B days. So happy birthday, Yunji. I'll see you all again later.